Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over what curriculum we're using for the 2025-2026 school year. Now, I am homeschooling. This is our 7th year homeschooling. I have a 4th grader and a 3rd grader, and I know you're like, how is it 7 years? But I started really early with my youngest to make sure that this was going to work. I wanted to make sure I could teach him how to read early, and so we did that. We started very early. We did like tot school, we did preschool, we did kindergarten. So all of those years count as well. And so I also have a high schooler that I homeschooled. We pulled him out of traditional school for about 3 years, and then we put him back into school. He's doing really well. He has dual credits right now, where he does have some college credits. This is, I think I said, this is his senior year, and so he's already going into, like finishing this year, he'll go into college ready to go. And so we've been very successful at homeschooling. It has been a wonderful experience, and thank you guys for being along for the ride. Let's jump right on into this curriculum. So I'm going to start with Bible. So because that's generally the first subject that we do. So for Bible, we are using Apologia, Who is God. We use this exact same curriculum for our now senior years ago, and it worked out really well. I really liked it. And so he has his own book that we completed, and then now the younger two have their books. He didn't have the junior book though. He had the regular book for older kids because his was, I think, for 6th and 7th grade. So these are their workbooks here that goes along with the actual textbook. This is the book that I read from and show them pictures and things like that. But this is Apologia, Who is God. The next things that I'm going to show you, I've showed before, but these are our planners. We use these to track our school days, what we're supposed to complete versus what we actually complete. For handwriting, we are using Handwriting Without Tears. We usually go through a couple, 2 to 3 different handwriting curriculums because they just enjoy it. This is what we're starting off with this year, and then we'll, get more as necessary. I already have the next one, but, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted when we finish these and going into the next books. But they have the exact same book for handwriting, our 2nd year working on cursive. For English, we use a few different things. There were some gaps that I was seeing that I wanted them to be able to do a little bit better. And one was writing. I was following the curriculum that I had, but I felt like there was like something missing within their writing and being able to be creative writers and things like that. So I added in a few things. One is this book that I got for free from like a curriculum giveaway in our area. And it is called the Grammar, it's called the Grammar and Writing Book by Scott Forsman. So I got these. These are working well. If you guys care, it says grade 3 on the back. That's what it looks like. So they each have one. I actually have one as well because I was able to get 3 copies of the exact same book, and we just work through it. We usually do a page a day or a lesson a day, depending on if it's a page or 2 pages. We just do 1 lesson a day, and we love it. And their writing is getting well. They're doing well. So we're doing that for writing. We are also doing, this one I got for free as well from the same place. We are doing Beyond the Code. I was able to get levels 2 through 5. So I got a level 2, level 3, 4, and a level 5. I decided to start off my 3rd grader with this level 2 and my 4th grader with this level 4. And it's working well for both of them. I think I chose the right levels for what they needed. So this is Beyond the Code. And then we also have Explode the Code. So in this Explode the Code, I got my 3rd grader a level 3, and then my 4th grader got a level 4. One thing that I missed out with Bible is we also added in these word searches. I picked them up at Hobby Lobby for 99 cents. They both got the exact same one, but I just wanted to familiarize them with some of the words in the Bible because they can be a tongue twister, right? So Holy Ghost also is a witness. to us after that he had said before that. And it's really nice just to hear them saying it, because the crossword puzzles, they come together and they do together. And I just set a timer, and you know, wherever they end, they end. But it's just fun to hear them say the words, biblical terms. All right, the next thing that I want to share with you is workshop. We haven't incorporated this in just yet, but we will be incorporating it in soon. We're using, I couldn't decide because I want them at the same level, and they're on 2 different levels, to be honest with you, but I couldn't decide where to start with them because I don't want to teach this twice. And so I decided to just start at the first one, work through it. I already bought the second one, and then we'll just keep going. So, this, and then I printed the pages for them already. I made copies of them, so they're already all set to go so that we can begin using it. But we're doing, you know, like heavy on writing this year. I want to really like drive in their writing and, you know, make it a lot better. So while we haven't been using a formal art curriculum, I wanted to show you what I purchased last year. This is Layers of Learning Arts. It's Art Beginnings. I really like it. I just haven't had a chance to use it. So we'll see. We've been just incorporating art within the subjects. However, I do have this in my back pocket if I need to use it. So if I feel like we're not doing enough art, we'll do that. And it has like books in here that you can read, the art projects that you can do with the books. And so, like I said, I really like it. I just haven't had the opportunity to use it. I printed it last year, and then I glued it, and then I taped it. This is just painter's tape along the sides. So I did the same thing for, they each have one of their own, and then I have one as well. So I just pulled the one out though. For science, we are using Apologia Earth Science. We've had this for years. I've started it before, never finished it. But this year we are finishing it. We are enjoying it. The kids each have their Earth Science books here, already tabbed and all set and ready to go. And they're loving it a lot. I really like Apologia. And these are the junior notebooking journals. So you can get it without it being junior, and you can get it with the one that is junior. So, and this one is mine. So that's what we're using for science this year. For social studies, we were using a curriculum that I got for free, but I think I'm going to switch back to what we started last year but did not finish because I think I might like this one better. It is with Moving Beyond the Page, and it is all about community. I may very well switch back and forth between the other book and this one, but the other one was about communities as well. It was just more specific to our community, the state that we live in. This as the teacher's parent manual, and then these are the kids' books that has like their worksheets in here. So we have 2 of those. So that's what the plan is as of right now for social studies. I kind of took an easier approach for history. We've had this for a while. I haven't used it as much. We did start it, but we are going to be using The Story of the World, and I have this on Audible. And so this is one thing that I won't have to read. We have the notebooks to go with this as well. They're just like journals for the kids, but we are just going to be listening to this and listening to The Story of the World. These are worksheets for them to complete in the back, and then the parent guide lessons in the front. And so I really like this curriculum as well. When we did it before, I just felt like they weren't ready. They just weren't ready for it, but now they are. And so this is what we're using for history. For our math and English, I was very hesitant about this. I've been considering this curriculum since last January. I actually considered buying it last January. But to be honest with you, I felt like it needed to be, it needed another option. Like it just seemed outdated to me. And I know that there's those individuals that really appreciate that, but then there's also people like me who wants to see a more modern version of it just to be more comfortable with it. And they did start updating it. And so I purchased it. So for math, we are going to be using Christian Light Education. I'm really excited to get started. This was a recommendation from one of you guys, Angela. Thank you very much. I was talking about how I couldn't find a curriculum and I couldn't make up my mind on math. It wasn't sitting well with me, like I just wanted something different. And she sent me a message on Instagram and she said, I started using this, Lisa, and I love it. And I was like, that's it. It's been on my heart. It's been on my mind. I'm using that as confirmation. And I ordered it. I told her I'm ordering it today. I didn't order it that day, Angela, but I ordered it. But I ordered it. So these books are very inexpensive. This was like $6. It's per unit. And so I got just the first two of this one. And then I grabbed the teacher's manual. Is this the first one for the teacher's manual? And they are thickums. Like, these are super thick. So I got the teacher's manual, and then I got these two. I also grabbed this one as well. I got the teacher's manual for this one too. This one, it's a thinner because it's only the teacher's manual for books 201 through 205. And I only grabbed the first two. So if we really like it, I'm going to go back and grab the rest of them. But I liked how inexpensive it was and that you could buy them in like workbooks. So it doesn't have to be all at once. If you guys want to flip through, let me know. I'll try to do like a reel or, like a short on a flip through of them. And then I picked up the language arts one as well as the teacher's manual for that. These are what the pictures used to look like. And it seems like they're updating them. And I know that some people really love them for these sweet pictures right here. I would just prefer more of an updated style like this. And if they have options, that would be even better, right? If they gave people different options on how to order them. But yeah, that's just personal preference. And it did stop me from purchasing the curriculum. So when they updated it, when I went on there and saw that it was updated, I was like, okay, they're trying, right? And then I grabbed this one as well, the next, level 2, and then the teacher's guide for that as well. So that is what we're using for the 2025-2026 school year for 3rd and 4th grade. Again, go at the pace of your babies, what they need. You know what they need more than anyone else, more than the curriculum companies, more than anybody. The curriculum companies created what they felt like was best. So use your mama heart and your own, like your intuition, and kind of make a decision for your babies. And I prayed over this curriculum. I prayed for the school year. I feel really good about it. We've covered all the subjects that I wanted to do. We have everything that I feel like I needed. And so I'm excited to share this school year with you. I will give you guys updates. I don't plan on going anywhere. I plan on continuing to create content. So just make sure you're subscribed and that you have your notifications turned on so that you can get these updates as well. But we haven't used the math or the English yet, but with everything else, so far, so good. That is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, take care, friends, and have a beautiful day. Bye.